All right, it is Monday. It's 11:13. I got a little bit of time to get this stuff done and get ready to go to work. So I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. So it is what it is. It's Monday. And before I start, I'd like to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. And you can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. That is 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. Use promo code B to the fourth power at checkout and get hooked up. Also to C&H Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. All right, look, you need concrete work done. You need foundations, fucking driveways, patios, walkways, sidewalks, whatever it might be. C&H Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Get a free estimate, mention the Angry Dad, and get taken care of. All their information, email, everything's in the bottom, so make sure you go check them the fuck out. For those who, if you tried to use the email, unfortunately, I didn't realize that I had inputted the wrong email, so the correct email is now in the notes, so make sure you go check it the fuck out. Make sure you give them another email if you happen to try to contact them and you get any call back, because they do call back, they do email back, they do make sure they take care of their people. So that's on my mistake. I'm sorry. It happens. It is what it is. But let's get into today's podcast. Sometimes, in podcasting and in life and in everything general, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to take a look at yourself. Look at your life. Look at what things are going on. And look at all the bullshit, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, whatever the fuck it might be. You got to reflect. All right? And when you reflect, you know that you've grown. You know that you've changed. You know that you've gone better. And sometimes it's the exact opposite. I've had reflections back where I'm like, man, nothing's going right. Nothing's good. Nothing's going my way. What the fuck is going on? And it's me being blind to the situations that I was in. The situations that I was putting myself in. The negativity that I was letting into my life. All right, and sometimes when you have these negative thoughts and negative actions and negative just portions of your life, and just realize that it's not going to last. It always changes, it always adjusts, but it always takes you to change. It always takes you to start. It always takes you to adjust your situation and take yourself out of the environment that you're in. And sometimes you're just a product of your environment. When you hang around certain kind of people, you're going to be a certain kind of fucking way. You know what I'm saying? When you're around negativity and you have negative people in your life not giving you any kind of positive feedback, well, guess what? That's just how you're going to be. That's how you're just a victim of the circumstances. But the thing is you need to realize, you need to see it. That's why we have these reflections in life. All right, I've had moments and times I'm like, fuck, why am I drinking? Why am I partying? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? And I'm going through all these emotions because I'm going through the tough times in my life, but I don't know how to act on them. I don't know how to work on myself. I don't know how to adjust. I don't realize. I just kind of go with the flow, and it is what it is. But the thing is it took me a long time to recognize these things. It took me a long time to realize that, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I acting like this? Why is my life being like this? I had a moment in time where I'd have to walk to work. I didn't have a car. I was barely making money. I would make a good amount of money, but never have any cash, never have any money. Always fucking struggling, always worrying, always not realizing what the fuck I was doing. And then when I realized what the fuck was going on, I realized what the fuck I was doing, I was like, oh shit, that's why I don't have any money. That's why I'm not doing these things. I'm spending all my money on alcohol, partying, going out, and fucking thinking I'm having a great time. But the whole week I'm struggling. The whole 2 weeks I'm struggling because I got to wait till I get paid again, and then I'm living the high life. And then yet again, here I go again, fucking it all up, not having any fucking money, struggling the whole fucking time, but not realizing that I was just pouring money into something that is a negative aspect of my life. That, of course, it's fun at the moment in time, but after the fact, nothing's changed. Nothing's adjusted. Everything's the same. All right? I've had those moments in times. I've had them more than a few fucking times. I've had a good portion of my life where that's what I was doing. But the thing is I woke up. I seen it. I realized. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck is going on? Why am I fucking doing this? Not realizing that I was. All right, and you never see it coming. You never know that you're doing it. You never feel like that's you. But you need to realize and understand when you wake up in that time, you reflect back here and like, oh shit, look at that. Why was I doing that? Not being smart, not being what's called. You just like, I'm having a good time, thinking I'm having the best time with my friends that I'm feeling are my friends, and it is what it is. But the thing is that's why I've had those reflections. I look back and I'm like, oh shit, I am not who I was. I am not that person. I've grown, I've changed, I've adjusted. Look, I'm just a more positive fucking person, a more outgoing person. Of course, I have my moments of frustration, my moments of being upset, my moments of being pissed off. But that's the thing, though. They're deserved now because I can see it. I get upset at specific situations because that's something that I used to do, or something that I seen, or something that been a part of my life, and I'm just like, fuck, I never want to do that again. I never want to be like that again. I never want to fucking, like, what the fuck? But that's what I'm trying to get across. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is there's always a chance and always a change. You can do these things. In your life, you can adjust, change, grow, fucking leave, move, fucking new job. There's so many ways to change your life, and understand that you can, because you are not stuck in your situation. People feel like that. People are like, fuck, why me? Why am I in this hole? Why am I by myself? Why can't I get ahead in life? Why can't I fucking this? And you know what that why can't is? It's you. Why can't? It's because of you. You let these things happen. You make these things happen. You put yourself in these situations. And how do you get out of these situations? You need to change who you think you are. All right? People do this all the fucking time. All right? I did it. I pulled myself out of a deep, dark fucking hole, thinking that I'm never going to get out. No one's going to ever fucking love me. My kids hate me. My family hates me. And these are the thoughts and emotions that I had. And the reason I had these things is because nothing was going right in my life. And the reason why things were not going right in my life is because I would not let them. I would sabotage myself. I would let bad things happen. I would make bad things happen. I would make poor decisions. But that's the thing, though. When you're young and dumb, it just happens. But I didn't have anybody there to coach me as much as I needed. I didn't have anyone there to fucking be like, oh, you can do this and you can do that. You know, I've had small moments in time. But the thing is, I never told anybody these things. I never said to anybody these things. I just fucking felt them and thought them. And the reason I felt them and thought them is because what was going on. And as a man growing up, you don't talk about these things. You don't speak on these things. And as much as I can, and as much as I see, and I see people going through these things, I try to reach out. I try to help. I try to fucking lend out this advice so they understand that this is normal thinking. This is the kind of shit that happens. But the thing is if you're having these thoughts and you're thinking these things, it's a fucking way out. It's there. All you got to do is really look deep down in yourself and like, I can change. I can do this. I can do better. And when you start doing these things and things start getting better, your life becomes more positive. Life changes and you grow and you fucking like, man, I'm putting myself in a better environment and I'm becoming a better person. And that's the things. And it's just, I've done that. All right. And I try to do it as much as I fucking can. Most people don't ask for advice or what's called, but you know, I'm very in tune when people are upset, when people are fucking not right or something's wrong or they're thinking a certain kind of fucking way, and I try to reach out. And when I try to reach out, I try to make sure that they understand that. Look, I've been there. I know how it feels. Talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it with me, guess what? There's a whole bunch of other fucking people out there. There's a whole bunch of other programs out there. There are so many ways to change your fucking life. To reach your hand out is the strongest move you can ever fucking do. People don't do it because they feel it's weak to reach out for help. They feel it's weak to not try to fucking, you know, or not even not try, but they just feel like it's not right. But you know what? It is right. It's the right move. It's the best move. To get help, to reach out, to fucking be like, look, something's going on. I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe I need to talk about this. Maybe I need to speak to somebody about this. I gotta fucking work and figure this out because it can't just be me. And that's the fucking shit right there. I always felt like it was just me. It's not. It's not. There's so many people out there going through the exact same fucking shit, the exact same emotions as you. And all you got to do is, there's family, there's doctors, there's, like I said, there's so many avenues, there's helplines. All you got to do is fucking reach out and try. Reach out and change. Reach out and understand that you can get help and your life can get better. It 100% fucking can. All right, it always can. There's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. And when you get shit done, things get done and shit changes. Like I said, I've been there, done that. I've had all the same thoughts that you've had. I've had all the same negative aspects in my life happen. But I changed. I grew. I adjusted. I fucking, like I said, I had my events. I've had these things that happened to me. And I overcame them. And when I overcame them, I realized like that was all me. This whole fucking time that I was doing all this bullshit, it was me. But I changed it. I made myself better. I grew. I'm successful in my life. But when I say success, I have a good job. I have my family. I have my kids. I fucking love what I do. I have a great hobby. And like I said, I'm doing this. People might not be listening. People might be just bullshitting, whatever the fuck it is. But the thing is, I want people to fucking stand. If I'm doing this, you can do this. It's as easy as fucking that. If I went through this bullshit, you can go through this bullshit. And when you go through this bullshit, you're going to end up a better person at the fucking end. It's the real fucking talk. It's the real deal fucking shit. Alright? I try to be whatever the fuck it is. I just try to make sure that I inspire who I can, when I can, and how I can, just so people can be better. And I need you guys to understand that things get better, things change, things are fucking, like I said, there's ups and downs. And even though there's ups and downs, you got to go with that. And understand that at the end of that down is going to be an up. And when that up happens, it's great. Enjoy it while it lasts. Make it last. Do everything you can to keep it up. You know, it just is what it is. Like I said, I don't know if this is helping anybody. I don't know if anybody even really fucking listens to this shit. But, you know, apparently people do. I just want to make sure that people understand that, you know, shit happens. Like I said, I have realizations. I have flashbacks. I fucking, like, man, I did this. Man, I did that. Man, what the fuck was I thinking? But the thing is that's not me now. It's not me. It's not going to be me. I fucking know what I want to do. I know what I want in my life. And, you know, I work my fucking ass off for it. Like I said, I'm successful in life. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. I live my life. And I'm happy. And the reason I'm happy is because I got help. And when I got help and when I figured life out a little bit, and like I said, I don't got it all figured out. I ain't got all the fucking answers, but I figured out enough to understand that I deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. And I want to make sure that everybody's fucking happy. I want to make sure everyone's successful. I want to make sure that everyone reaches a certain point in their life where they're like, I'm happy. I take a deep fucking breath and I enjoy my motherfucking life. Because I'm motherfucking happy. Alright, this is the Angry Motherfucking Dad. Enjoy your motherfucking week. I'll see y'all motherfuckers on Wednesday. So, guess what? Also, too, Aftershocks coming up this week. So, I'm thinking about doing something. Also, too, for anybody that sticks to the end of this fucking podcast, I am doing a giveaway. And it's going to be a bottle of Erratic. I don't have it in my fucking hand, but I'll make sure I post it in a thing. I'll let you guys know what you need to do. You guys keep tabs to see what the fuck you guys can win. You know, it's a pretty good supplement, and so it is what it is. Make sure you go check out blackstonelabs.com. Get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com with promo code B of the fourth power. Also, make sure you check out C&H Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. Get that free estimate. Let them know that the Angry Dad sent you, and they'll take real good care of you. This is the Angry Motherfucking Dad. Enjoy your motherfucking week, and I'll see y'all motherfuckers on Wednesday. Fuck.
Always living. Always living.